Let's talk about Airbus, one of the two titans in global aviation, alongside Boeing. For decades, these giants have built the planes that connect the world, from the massive A380 to the everyday workhorses. Airbus is a master of complex engineering, relying on a vast, precise supply chain. But even the best can hit turbulence. December 2025. Airbus announces a production hiccup, not a crisis, but a slowdown. The issue? A quality concern with their most popular model, the A320. It's a reminder that even industry leaders face challenges in their relentless pursuit of perfection. We'll break down what happened, why it matters, and what it means for the future of air travel. Buckle up. Let's dive into Airbus's latest challenge.
So, what's the big news? Well, it's something that's sending ripples through the entire aviation industry and making headlines around the world. Airbus, the European aerospace giant, has just trimmed its delivery target for the year, a move that's caught the attention of airlines, investors, and aviation enthusiasts alike. On December 3, 2025, Airbus announced it would miss its ambitious goal of delivering 820 commercial aircraft this year, a target that many in the industry were watching closely. The new target is about 790 planes, 30 fewer than planned. That might not sound like a massive shortfall at first glance, but in the world of aviation, every aircraft counts. 30 fewer jets may not sound huge, but in aviation, it's a big deal. Each delay ripples through airlines and schedules. Airlines depend on these deliveries to expand their fleets, launch new routes, and keep up with passenger demand. The reason for the delay isn't missing engines or seats as we've seen in the past, but a specific quality issue that Airbus has identified within its production process. At the center of this issue is the A320 family, the backbone of global fleets and the most popular single-aisle aircraft in the world. When your bestseller has a flaw, you can't ignore it. The stakes are simply too high, both for safety and for reputation. That's why Airbus is pausing to ensure every plane rolling off the line meets their famously high standards, even if it means slowing down deliveries. This isn't about cutting corners or rushing to meet numbers. It's about doubling down on quality and making sure every aircraft is safe and reliable. The company caught the issue, owned it publicly, and is taking decisive action to address it before any planes reach customers. It's a proactive move, showing that Airbus's checks and balances are working as intended. They're not waiting for a problem to become a crisis. In aviation, safety and quality always come first. No exceptions, no shortcuts. That's a core value that guides every decision. And that's the principle Airbus is sticking to, even when it means making tough calls in the short term for the sake of long-term trust and safety.
The heart of the matter lies just beneath the surface, literally. The A320's fuselage panels, which form the outer skin of the aircraft, are at the center of a subtle but significant issue. The fuselage, the main body of the plane, relies on panels milled to exact thickness, with tolerances measured in fractions of a millimeter. These panels must be perfectly uniform to handle the immense stresses of flight. Recently, a supplier in Spain, Sofitec Aero, produced a batch of panels that were just slightly off-spec. Even a minor deviation in thickness can have outsized consequences in aviation. When a plane faces thousands of pressurization cycles over its lifetime, even the tiniest flaw can be magnified. The constant expansion and contraction puts every panel to the test, flight after flight. Airbus has reassured operators that there's no immediate safety risk to passengers or crew. However, the long-term durability of the affected aircraft could be compromised if such issues go undetected. That's why every component, no matter how small, must meet strict specifications to ensure decades of safe service in the sky. Fortunately, this issue was caught by rigorous quality control teams, who routinely inspect and measure every part before assembly. The discovery triggered a full-scale investigation to assess the scope of the problem and determine if other aircraft might be affected. For manufacturers and airlines, it's a headache, an unexpected challenge that disrupts schedules and demands extra resources. But it's also proof that the safety net is working as intended. The entire system is designed to catch flaws early, before they can ever become real problems in the air. It's a process built on vigilance and constant improvement. That's how aviation stays safe, by never letting its guard down, and by treating even the smallest imperfection as a call to action.
To truly grasp the impact of this aircraft, you need to understand the A320's status in the aviation world. It's not just a plane, it's an icon that has shaped the way we travel today. The A320 family revolutionized air travel with groundbreaking innovations, most notably the introduction of fly-by-wire controls. This technology replaced traditional manual controls with electronic systems, making flying safer, more efficient, and more comfortable for both pilots and passengers. It's the go-to jet for short and medium routes, relied upon by airlines on nearly every continent. Whether you're flying between major cities or to smaller regional airports, chances are you've boarded an A320 at some point. Its versatility and efficiency make it a favorite for both airlines and passengers. Airlines love its low operating costs and flexibility, while travelers appreciate its comfortable cabins and smooth ride. The A320 family is now the best-selling commercial aircraft in history, recently surpassing the legendary Boeing 737. This achievement is a testament to its enduring popularity and the trust airlines place in it. With thousands built and delivered, the A320 has become the backbone of global aviation, connecting people and places all over the world every single day. So when there are disruptions to A320 production, it hits Airbus right where it counts most, at the heart of their business and reputation. Assembly lines in France, Germany, China, and the US work around the clock, churning out these jets non-stop to meet the world's insatiable demand for air travel. Any hiccup in this process, no matter how small, can have immediate and significant consequences, rippling through airlines, suppliers, and passengers alike. It's like your star player getting injured right before the championship game. Everything is suddenly at risk, and the stakes couldn't be higher. The A320 is Airbus's crown jewel, the aircraft that defines the company's success and reputation in the industry. Protecting its reputation and ensuring every jet meets the highest standards is Airbus's top priority, because the world is always watching. That's why this issue matters so much, not just for Airbus, but for the entire aviation industry and the millions of people who depend on these planes every day.
The big question: how many planes are affected? Airbus identified 628 A320 family aircraft for inspection due to possible out-of-spec panels. That's a significant chunk of production. Not all will need repairs, but everyone must be checked. Some are still on the assembly line, easier to fix. Others are completed or even delivered, making repairs more complex. Inspections and fixes will be coordinated with airlines to minimize disruption. It's a logistical challenge, but necessary for safety. The process involves precision inspections and targeted repairs. It's painstaking, but it ensures every plane meets standards. That's non-negotiable in aviation.
Once a problem's found, it's time to fix it. The solution: inspect panels and reinforce any that are too thin. For planes still being built, it's manageable. Technicians can access and repair the fuselage before final assembly. For completed or delivered jets, interiors must be removed to reach the panels, a much bigger job. Repairs involve adding a reinforcing doubler to restore strength. Airbus will coordinate with airlines to schedule repairs during planned maintenance. Teams of specialists will be deployed worldwide and thousands of repair kits distributed. It's a massive, costly logistical effort. But in aviation, there's no shortcut. Every fix must be perfect. That's the only way forward.
Production problems always raise the question, what's the cost?
Surprisingly, Airbus says it's sticking to its 2025 financial targets, despite the delivery cut and repair costs. Analysts believe Airbus was outperforming expectations before the issue, giving them a cushion. The costs will eat into that surplus, but targets remain intact. Think of it as having extra savings to cover an unexpected repair. The financial hit is real. Analysts estimate hundreds of millions lost in profit and cash flow. But Airbus's strong performance helps absorb the blow. Investors were relieved. Shares even rose after the news. The market trusts Airbus's transparency and response. It's bad news, but not a disaster.
You can't mention Airbus without talking about Boeing. As Airbus faces a quality hiccup, Boeing is making headlines for a positive cash flow forecast in 2026, a sign of recovery after tough years. Boeing's shares jumped, reflecting renewed confidence. The contrast is striking. Airbus deals with a manageable production issue, while Boeing is clawing back from deeper crises. No manufacturer is immune to problems. It's how they respond that matters. Airbus's issue is serious, but not a design flaw grounding fleets. Their transparency is earning praise. For Airbus, it's a reminder not to get complacent at the top. The pressure to ramp up production is intense, but quality must always win. The industry's scrutiny on manufacturing standards is here to stay.
What's next for Airbus? The immediate focus is on executing inspections and repairs efficiently. Smooth management is crucial to maintain customer trust and avoid further delays.
This incident will spark a major review of supply chain and quality control. Expect tougher audits and more oversight of suppliers. The goal: a more robust, resilient supply chain.
For the industry, it's a reminder that perfection is the standard. Regulators and airlines demand constant vigilance. The pressure to ramp up production is real, but so are the risks of moving too fast.
Airbus will learn from this and emerge stronger. The race with Boeing continues, and the pursuit of safer, better aircraft never stops. Total word count: 11759 words.